A person walks into a meeting wearing a sharp jacket, speaks confidently for 30 seconds, and suddenly everyone assumes they're organized, intelligent, and reliable. That jump is the halo effect. One positive impression spills over into areas we have not actually judged yet. The mind takes one bright clue and lets it light up the whole person. The halo effect is a mental shortcut. Instead of slowly examining every trait, the brain uses one easy signal as a starting point. Attractive, confident, friendly, wealthy, or well-spoken people may be judged more positively in unrelated areas. The signal may be real, but the extra conclusions often go beyond the evidence. This happens because first impressions reduce uncertainty. When we do not know someone well, we look for clues. A warm smile may suggest kindness. A neat desk may suggest discipline. A prestigious school may suggest competence. The problem is not using clues. The problem is treating one clue like a full personality report. The effect shows up in hiring. An interviewer may like a candidate a Euro-S confidence and then rate their problem-solving, teamwork, and leadership higher than the answers deserve. Another candidate may be quieter but more capable. If the first impression becomes too powerful, the interview becomes a confirmation exercise instead of a fair evaluation. It also appears in school. A student with clean handwriting and polite behavior may be seen as more thoughtful, even when the actual answer is average. Another student with messy work may be marked more harshly because the presentation creates a negative frame. The halo effect can reward style before substance. Brands use the same psychology. If one product from a company feels premium, people may expect the next product to be good before trying it. A beautiful package can make a snack taste more expensive. A clean app design can make a financial service feel safer. The appearance is not useless, but it can borrow trust from the surface. The halo can also work in reverse. One negative impression can stain everything else. If someone arrives late once, others may start reading their ideas as careless. If a person seems awkward in a first conversation, their intelligence or sincerity may be underestimated. That reverse version is sometimes called the horn effect. The emotional part matters. We like mental consistency. If we feel good about someone, it is uncomfortable to hold a mixed view. The brain prefers a clean story, good person, good judgment, good motives. Real people are not that simple. Someone can be charming and unreliable, quiet and brilliant, successful and unkind. Social media magnifies the halo effect because people control what they show. A calm photo, clean office, expensive watch, or confident caption can create a complete story in the viewer a Euro-S mind. The viewer may assume discipline, wisdom, wealth, or happiness from a few curated signals. The missing information is rarely visible. In relationships, the halo effect can make early attraction feel like proof of compatibility. Someone is funny, attentive, and physically appealing, so their values, patience, and honesty are assumed. Months later, the hidden parts appear. Attraction was real, but it did not automatically answer deeper questions about character. The danger is not that first impressions are always wrong. Often they contain useful information. A person who listens carefully may really be considerate. A company with polished service may really be well run. The danger is speed. The halo effect makes us complete the picture before enough pieces are on the table. A practical way to reduce it is to separate traits. Instead of asking, do I like this person? Ask more specific questions. Did they answer the question? Did they follow through? Did they handle pressure well? Did their actions match their words? Separate ratings slow the spillover from one good trait into every other category. In hiring or evaluation, structured scoring helps. When interviewers rate skills one by one, they are less likely to let charm dominate the whole decision. Work samples, reference checks, and clear criteria matter because they pull attention back to evidence. The more vague the evaluation, the more room the halo has to grow. In personal life, time is the best test. A halo is strongest when information is limited. Watch how someone behaves when plans change, when they are disappointed, when they owe an apology, or when there is nothing to gain. Repeated behavior tells you more than one impressive moment. You can also notice your own language. Words like a euro obviously, a euro definitely, a euro and a euro they just seem like a euro can reveal that the mind has filled in blanks. The goal is not to become suspicious of everyone. It is to keep admiration from turning into automatic certainty. The halo effect can even influence how we judge ourselves. One failure can make a person feel like a failure everywhere. One compliment can make them overconfident in areas they have not practiced. Self-judgment also needs separation. A bad presentation does not mean a bad career. A good day does not mean every choice is wise. The cleanest takeaway is this: first impressions are useful openings, not final verdicts. They tell you where to look, not what to conclude. When one positive trait starts making everything else look positive, pause and ask what you actually know. That small pause can protect decisions in work, money, friendship, and love. The halo effect becomes less powerful when evidence is allowed to stay mixed. Someone can be talented and difficult. A product can look premium and still be overpriced. A partner can be exciting and still not be safe. Seeing people and choices in parts is slower, but it is much closer to reality. The halo effect is especially risky when the stakes are high and the evidence is thin. A famous founder may sound visionary, so investors overlook weak numbers. A charismatic leader may feel inspiring, so employees ignore poor planning. The first glow makes doubt feel rude, even when doubt is exactly what the decision needs. One protection is to ask for disconfirming evidence. If someone seems brilliant, look for moments where their judgment was tested. If a product looks premium, read what happens after months of use. If a partner feels perfect, notice how they handle frustration. Good evidence can survive being questioned. Teams can reduce the halo effect by separating observation from interpretation. Observation says, a euro othi answered quickly. A euro interpretation says, a euro othi must be competent. A euro observation says, a euro otha office is beautiful. A euro interpretation says, a euro otha company is well managed. A euro keeping those apart prevents the mind from turning small facts into large assumptions. The halo effect also explains why disappointment can feel so sharp. When the mind builds a whole story from one attractive trait, the first contradiction feels like betrayal. In reality, the contradiction may simply reveal that the original picture was incomplete. The person did not change, the evidence became wider. This does not mean admiration is dangerous. Admiration becomes dangerous when it stops curiosity. You can appreciate someone a euro's skill, beauty, kindness, or confidence while still waiting to learn the rest. A balanced view lets strong positives exist without turning them into proof of everything. The practical habit is simple: slow down the conclusion. Let first impressions introduce the person, product, or opportunity, but let repeated evidence decide the judgment. The halo effect loses power when you give reality enough time to fill in the shadows.